feel like heteronormativity plays a really big role in the lesbian community as well, because everyone knows of the stereotypical butch and femme, and it's that binary, and people want to put you in either one of those. So if you don't like to wear dresses, you're a butch and you're a top, and that is what you're defined as. And it's not like that at all, but a lot of times I feel like lesbian women feel that they need to fulfill those roles because that is what people know lesbians as, butch and femme. And throughout my life, so many times I've been asked, who's the man in the relationship? And every time someone asks me that question, I'm just shocked, and I'm like, there's no man in this relationship. We're obviously both women.
Not everybody is of a consciousness to realize that what they're doing is, propagating heteronormativity. Like, right, we're in a privileged circle. The people who are watching this video are in a privileged circle. We have read and discussed and theorized, et cetera, about what heteronormativity means. Most people don't know that word exists. So for those folks, and especially the people who are outside of academia completely, who have no access to that type of literature, to realize that you're, propagating some system of oppression, no, that doesn't exist.
I mean, bouncing off of what you said, as someone who, likes to wear dresses, has long hair, a lot of times I get assumed, oh, you're the girl, and I'm a very dominant personality, let's face it. But there's just this understanding by people who don't get it that I'm this girl in a butch femme relationship when there's really no such thing.
Just asking for threesome, guys will do that all the time. Like, it's just like they don't get it. They don't understand that as a lesbian that I want to be with women. They think that I like to be with women, but I will make exceptions for them and I will have a threesome with them. And it's really frustrating because I have plenty of straight male friends that are really respectful and they're completely okay with the fact that I'm a lesbian, but then there are others that they can't seem to get that idea through their head. Yeah.
Do you have experiences like that, getting comments like that?
Yeah.
Pretty much,
if I'm out with a girl that I'm dating, it's gonna happen. Like in Athens, downtown, comments are gonna happen. I just expect it.
So in 2008, we had a gay bar called Blur. Before that, we had a gay bar called Detour. And before that, we had a gay bar called Bone Shakers. And so since Blur closed, there hasn't been a signified queer space in Athens. We've taken over spaces, and as a matter of fact, I've been involved in a lot of the queering of spaces in Athens. Particularly recently, we have turned Georgia Bar into a gay bar one night a month. So that's been nice, and we've had a really magnificent, diverse crowd of people there the first time, and we're expecting the same this month. But I think part of what has happened is that people have been, for the past year and a half, almost 2 years now, been so deprived of a queer space, right, that we are anxious to get together in a way that we weren't so much before. And lesbians didn't come out quite in the same numbers that gay men came out to Blur.
Last year, I really felt like there wasn't a really big lesbian community, but lately it's been getting a lot better. Like, we've just been having more outings, and the drag shows really help, and the parties, and I really feel like we're all coming together more, I guess. Like, I've been meeting way more lesbians than I even knew were in Athens.
And that's all through Lambda, or?
It's not just Lambda, it's just... Little Kings in general.
No, I feel the same way. I did not realize this year something's happening.
This year.
I went to a few drag shows. I was like, what the
where
oh my god! And now I'm leaving. So oh great.
I mean, gay men meet via things like Manhunt and Grindr and D-List and so on and so forth. Those are oftentimes, especially in a small town like this, without a central communal queer space, those are the places that we meet. And as a matter of fact, when we advertise, in a manner of speaking, ourselves on those types of websites and social media places, we play up very heteronormatively the types of gender roles that we play or that we perform. And maybe sometimes that, to our detriment, and really, because we're falling into the traps of feeling like we've got to either be super masculine so we can be the top in the relationship, or we need to be super feminine so that we can be the bottom, so that there are clearly distinguishable lines, so that mating, right, becomes easy for us to do.
Honestly, I wouldn't say that they're really like specific lesbian leaders, because I feel like a lot of the events that lesbians go to, it's like the drag nights and the gay bar, like, so it's like a shared space between like LGBT people in general. But just a lot of students will just have, like, lesbian students will have parties, and we'll all just go to that, and that's where we hang out, and that's our space. And I don't know if that's necessarily them being leaders, but I mean, it definitely helps, and it's a step in the right direction. And then maybe one day the lesbians will actually like have specific nights, just like lesbian nights, for where we can collectively get together. I would love to see that.
'Cause baby, you were born this way. No matter gay, straight or bi, lesbian, transgender life, I'm on the right track, baby. I was born to survive. No matter black, white, or beige, should I